Good Saturday morning, everybody. It's June 2nd. It's about 9:30 a.m. It's been a whirlwind of a morning, but it's been a very good morning. Got all the feeding done this morning. Had my little coffee hour in the house and wrote out a bunch of bills, which I was just very, very happy about. And anyway, the disc is fixed. If you keep up with the videos, you know we've been having a disc problem with bearings. That's been fixed, and to be honest with you, I think Dad's about 10-20 minutes away from starting to disc the Sorguhm sedan field. Start working that up again. Got beat down real bad with all those storms that we got, and we have to disc it up again, fertilize it, and mulch it. I picked up all my seed this morning for the sorghum. I have my seed in the back of my truck, which we're about to look at for the corn, and got a fertilizer buggy put together. It's sitting at the farm for when it's needed. Being it's the weekend and the feed mill, of course, closes at 12 o'clock today, and they're not open on Sundays. I got it just in case we have a little bit of a perfect world going on here this weekend. Try and sneak in everything we can. So, this is the cornfield this year. We got really lucky the last 2 years. This is all we're putting in for corn silage, folks. This is just a little better than 18 acres. This was it's a nice sight to see now. This was a very rough field because it was hay, grass for so long. It worked up fair. I would have liked to seen it a little bit better, but it's all been picked. The rocks are picked. It was mulched. There's 200 pounds to the acre of 1919 fertilizer on the whole thing, and understand that that's not all that's needed for fertilizer when you're putting in corn. I only put down 200 pounds of the dry commercial fertilizer. Now, when it is planted, and I don't know the ratios here, how many gallons. I'm not going to BS you guys. I don't know. There's also a liquid fertilizer, also called a plant starter, put down as well, which is very expensive. It has to go down. Corn needs a lot of fertilizer. That I believe it's called plant food, and it comes from BioAg, I believe, in Wisconsin. Anyway, the custom operator that's coming to put the corn in, he's all set up. It's a front mounted tank on the tractor, and it's a very slick setup. So we're going to take a look at the seed that I use. I'm not here to give you all the ins and the outs and pretend like I'm educated in seed corn, and I've also got the sorghum seed as well. I'm showing you what we have and what works. Beautiful Saturday morning here. It is a little chilly. It's 55 degrees. It was a lot chillier this morning, but it should turn out to be a pretty darn nice day. Okay, Jun Seed Genetics. More out of every bag, seed corn. Folks, this has been tried and true for years and years and years. For us, this works. I know everybody else out there has their own brand that they use, and their specialty mix, and everybody's got it. This is what we use because it, by God, works. This is the 3236 RR, which stands for Roundup Ready. I am not going to buffalo you with any other information. This is 84 day corn. Hope you guys can see that. It's what works. Now, this is Jun's almost perfect happy medium for either, this can be put in for either corn silage, obviously chopping it, throwing it in a silo or an egg bag. And this is also a happy medium if you end up with a bunch left over, or you're looking for a cheaper type price corn to put in for shelled corn, this is a happy medium right here. It turns out really good. We have been planting, that I know of, the same brand, not only brand, but this the 3236 for I know personally it's been 4 years, and very happy with the outcome. Even last year with that horrendous weather we had, we didn't have much of a summer. We actually ended up very lucky. I was very happy with the corn crop. Not too bad. You should have seen this field here, which is the oat field. We'll take a look at it in 2 seconds. The oats and new seeding alfalfa. You guys should have seen this field 2 years ago. This was corn, and wow, it was an unbelievable stand of corn. Just a healthy amount of corn silage came off of here 2 years ago. Unbelievable. And I forgot to show you the sorghum. I will do that when we get back. All right. This is oats. I'm not too happy with what I see there. It can't be helped. Number one, that's a hilly area. It's packed full of stones. Number two, we had those horrendous storms last week. You can probably, I don't know if you can see it, but there's even some washouts down below. I know there's a big washout over there, and then 2 or 3 of them over here this way. What are you gonna do? I mean, look, you can tell how wet this ground is. But this is the progress on the oats and the new seeding alfalfa. You see this here? That's alfalfa. Little baby alfalfa. I'm really praying these storms last week. Obviously the oats is a concern, and the other fields as well. This field in particular had all that, what I'm gonna call, for me, that high dollar alfalfa on it. I hope it didn't suffer too damn bad. That'd be an awful, god awful shame. But see what happens. I'm parked here on the west end of our main alfalfa field. We're gonna take a look at this stuff. I'm very happy with the way things are going. Dandelions were abundant this year thus far. My God almighty. Now, we're on the end of the field that doesn't do this alfalfa stand justice. This end of the field suffers severely. I'm still happy with what I'm seeing. Very happy. This is just shy of knee high. Very happy with what I'm seeing. This stuff sprouted tenfold once we got all those rains last week. What we need is some really hot weather. I know of two local people that are actually cutting and wrapping their alfalfa today. Now they're more after the supreme quality, so they're cutting it while it's young, and they're also looking to cut 3 or 4 times this year. Me, I want quality, but I'm also after quantity. I'm looking for a good happy medium. I guess what I'm trying to tell you is I'm happy with what I see. I am not near ready to cut. Perfect world, we'll see what happens in about probably 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. But pretty happy with what I see here. I am also starting to see a hell of a lot of grass. This alfalfa stand is now on its year number 4, I believe. I also pulled a no-no here, folks. Can you see the color difference here? This, I'm going to call quarter of the field here, suffers severely. It always has. I did this whole field in 0060 potash. Well, when I went and did some spreading of fertilizer on the grassland over there, I had a good amount of, what was it, 20-10-20 fertilizer with nitrogen. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. I ended up spreading. I spread this quarter here to help it along. and you can see a lot of grass growth in here because of that. You're not supposed to put that nitrogen down on alfalfa because it promotes grass growth. I guarantee you there'll be 2 more years, this year and next year, on this alfalfa stand, and it breaks my heart to say it, but it's going to be time to roll it over, put it into, actually I see this being corn in 2 years, and then the following year barley or oats with new seeding alfalfa again. Folks, what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to create this across the highway property to be all baleage, all alfalfa baleage. I want all the concentrations for baleage to be out here. Now, for example, this is going into corn here this year. Next year, I'm going to think about it. We'll see what happens. Next year, this field's going to go into either barley or oats with new seeding alfalfa. That's the plan as I speak now. Things change. We'll see what happens. There's also a field back there. What is it? 12 acres maybe? That's a guess. I don't see that ever being turned over. It's a world record breaking field for rocks. I mean, it is nasty. We'll see what happens there. But these 3 main fields, I'd like to see an all pure alfalfa and rotate it with pure alfalfa, if that makes any sense. Okay, I picked up the sorghum seed here today. Born to Farm 85. I know you're extremely interested in the sorghum going in this year, and of course I'm going to cut it every 4 feet and wrap it. I'm about as excited as you are. I don't have the answers. This is new to me. It's tried and true in this area. In fact, a farmer, about 5, 6, 7 miles from me, he's putting in 300 acres this year. Wow, holy crap. But I don't know. This is new for us. I'm putting in 18 acres. I got 20 acres worth of seed here though because of the problem we're having on the drill. And we'll see what happens. This is the Alfrex brand, which is part of Dow Agri-Sciences. Now, I don't have the education or the words here, folks. This is the brand that our raised feed mill carries, which does such a great job. This is what works in our territory. The variety is Super Sugar, Hybrid, Sorghum, Sedan. What do we got here? Pure seed is 98.84%. And anything other than that, I'm jibber jabbering because I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll be the first to admit it. 50-pound bags. I picked up 500 pounds. You are supposed to put that down at 25 pounds to the acre. I got 2 acres extra because of the problem, like I said, with the drill. So anyway, that's about it. Other than that today, which is a lot of running around, which is good. This is a good thing here. If you've seen that video about that garden going in, I kind of put in an order for a whole bunch of pre-planted vegetables within a greenhouse. I put that in last night. I need to sneak over there somehow or another here this afternoon, late this afternoon, and pick those up. I'll even do a small video when I get all the plants and get them in the garage, and for future, near future planting, I'll show you what I'm putting in. We'll see what happens, right? Things are perfect. Anyway, hope everybody Saturday morning's doing okay, going okay, and stay tuned for some pretty interesting videos. Talk to you sooner and later.